Hey guys, welcome back. Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday. We already have 10 fine folks in here this morning. How
Hey,
you
pretty
gentlemen
good.
doing this morning? Bassman, I know how you're doing this morning, sir.
Yeah,
Not so
I'm
well.
oh boy.
Yeah, he's
I'm
having
doing
one of his.
I'm doing all right this morning, Tiny. How about yourself?
I'm. What is it? The old timers say, fair to middling. I'm middle of the road today. I'm doing all right. My stomach issue is held off today so far, and I'm doing
it
all
came
right.
over here.
Yeah, it infected Bassman. We spent so much time together. It's going through the internet. It's just
Yeah,
affecting him this morning and not me.
You
You've been a
see,
busy little
you
bee,
have
haven't you?
to you have to wear gloves when you're working on the computer, otherwise you'll get a
yeah.
computer
Yeah,
virus.
You get viruses.
yeah,
Yep.
viruses. Yep.
But
That's
no,
like
yeah.
anytime anybody says anything about a computer virus, I remember the first guy that won $1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yep.
Do you remember that about the computer virus? About the computer bug? They asked him what kind of bug was it, and it literally took him like an hour and a half to answer this question.
Huh.
He sat and he thought about it and he thought about it. He said he had no lifelines, no nothing, and this younger guy, and he sat there and he sat there and he sat there, and finally he said, "I know that's got to be it." And he said, "Moth,"
Yep, it's a
and that's
moth.
what it and that's what it
Yeah,
was. Yep, yep.
Yep.
Moth
Literally had a bug in
wrecked
the
the
system.
computer. Yep.
They had a bug in
Wrecked.
the system. It shorted out one of the vacuum tubes.
the systems back then had panels that had pegs on them and wires twisted onto them to, you know, conduct.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yep.
would go between those pins and short out, like you say, shorten out the vacuum tubes and cause
Yep.
them
Yep.
problems.
Yeah, he was
And
the
he'd
first. He
move
was a
on and
he
it
was
was
a
the
younger
same.
guy too. But I remember them saying somewhere that they extreme editing during that show because it took him like an hour and a half. I mean,
Oh
he was
wow.
sitting there and he was thinking and he was walking around and
Huh.
he couldn't talk to nobody, couldn't. So he was in his own little world, just walking around the stage, and Regis, sitting there giving him a hard time, and doing his job. And finally, he come back to the chair and he said, "Moth." Final answer.
I don't know. Whenever I hear "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire," I keep thinking of that one guy that used his phone a friend uh, lifeline to call his
Call
dad
his
to
dad.
say, "Hey, I just called to let you know I won $1 million because I know Richard Nixon was on Laughing."
Yeah. Yep. And he flew through that too. He was like
Oh yeah,
bam, bam, bam. I mean, he didn't use any lifelines, didn't use anything until he got down, like you said, the last one and called his dad. He said, "I just want to let you know I just won $1 million because I know Richard Nixon." Final answer
yep.
was the president that was on Laughing. It was hilarious. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks here. We got right off the bat, we've got Gold Aztec de Oro. Good morning, Tiny Bassman and Kevin, with the coffee cups.
I need those coffee. Morning, Naven. Naven 23 in the house.
Good morning, everyone.
Everyone, they're everywhere.
Yo, fan. I got a head tilt. That's all. Excuse me. That's all I'm getting anymore.
That's all.
Head
That's
tilts.
all Ozzy will give.
Head tilts.
C. Grilla Stacka. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you. What? We have
Perfect timing.
Kennel Man. Good morning, man. Good to see you.
Is it?
And look, see. Hello, 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 hello. She says good morning to everybody. I like it.
Yeah. Miss Dennis D in the house. Hello, Kennel Mine and Yoke fan.
Raid Master saying good morning, all. All.
Ah,
I like it.
Scott S. Good morning, everyone. There's everyone again, I swear.
But everyone, he does it on purpose. I know he does.
Yeah.
But I like that he does it on purpose because it doesn't let us forget. Miss Amy Harrell's in the house. Good morning. What's Raidmaster say here? Says, I plan to purchase MS-70 PCGS and 10 NGCX first day of issue. Morgan and Peace, just in your opinions, which label? There are many choices, although both NGCX, PCGS, or what PCGS and why. And I shall be right back.
All right. I like the PCGS because of the return on it. You get a better return. NGCX, if you're willing to go that route, I mean, a lot of people are not favorable on the NGCXs, although they are getting a little bit of a premium right now. But I would go just PCGS, but that's personal preference. All right, let's see who else we have in the house. Hey, who's that? That the Bass Man?
Mm-mm. He's not here.
He's not here? Okay,
No.
well, I'll just let him be then. We got SBA fan here. Good morning, Tiny, Bassman, and Coins Making Sense. Good morning, sir. Why don't you take one, Bassman?
I don't do them verbally too well. I don't know where we ever are.
I got it selected on the screen.
Oh, KG Coins. Hello.
Yes. Hello, all.
I'm not all, but I can say hello.
All righty. Mr. Wiles Palladino, good Wednesday to you. Good Wednesday to you.
Sorry about that, folks. Sorry, Mr. Kevin Bassman.
Hey,
Oh, no worries.
Had an important medical decision that needed to be made there real quick.
Hopefully all is well.
All will be well, hopefully.
I try to make my medical decisions restricted, like which pharmacy to use.
Yeah. We've got Silva Gator. Hi, how y'all are? I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee. Good morning, sir.
Mr. John Shank, good morning. See, he
Morning,
doesn't have
John.
all. He doesn't have everyone. He doesn't have anyone. He just has good morning.
Yeah.
Yep. And he just got charged for $5 peace dollars.
So watch your cards, folks.
Gold Aztec, on the other hand, has been charged for the peace dollars, but no Morgans yet.
I know I received the warning like a week ago saying, hey, you better make sure you got room on your card. So make sure your payment information is up to date, folks.
Yep, and he was wondering why they didn't charge him for the warning for the Morgans, but Raidmaster has been charged for the Morgans and not the peace. Oh, he made up for it. See, he gets the morning, everybody.
See, there it is. There it is.
John Shank, same here. Charged for one Morgan that I subscribed to the other day, and today the 4 peace dollar subs. Says Mr. Palladino. Good morning, by the way, sir. I know you said hello to him, but I wasn't here. And John's going to call after the show. Mr. Palladino's wishing you the best, Bass Man.
Thank you.
Raidmaster answered, cool. PCGS is what I was hoping the answer would be. Save me lots of money. Absolutely.
As I said, yeah, it's all a matter of personal preference.
But as far as historically, resale value wise, PCGS seems to bring the higher
Oh, yeah.
resale rate. Should be at least 30K of each available tomorrow and perhaps more than 40K. Whoa.
Well, I'm wondering how many of those are going to be available online and how many of those are going to be available in person. Because you have to remember, the Mint this weekend is down there at the Fun Show.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that they're planning on releasing those to the public there too.
Yeah. Holograting graphics label from PCGS gives an added appeal to young collectors. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I like those gold labels, the ones you can read, and I like the little things like the 2021 Morgan that I have has the gold label, I think, or the Peace Dollar. One of them has the gold label, one of them does not, but they both have that kind of like if this screen is the label, over here they've got the profile of it in the background.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of smoky, hazy in the background.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see a lot of those labels, so those are kind of cool.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Here's Miss Ken of Mine says, I don't feel right if I don't say hi to everyone. And if I miss someone, I feel bad. I have a greeting problem. Hey, that's a good problem to have. Miss Pam Rogers. Howdy, fam. My piece of Morgan's processing. Nice.
Well, Ken of Mine, I think they're developing an ointment for that, so you might be able to have that taken care of here.
It's in salve form now. Wait for the ointment.
Salve? Okay.
Salve is kind of icky.
Kind of right after poultice.
Yeah. Be right back. Calling the Mint to find out. So maybe we'll have some information here just in a minute. Here we go. Just paid off everything else. I paid off my credit card. Please get your debt down. That is good information. I've got 2 credit cards that I've never used. And the only reason I got them is because the credit bureau said it'll help your credit go up faster if you get a credit card and use it. Well, I got the credit card and never used it. And my score went up 40 points over the last 8 or 9 months, and I've never even used it. But they went up just because I have the credit card.
I think it's to do with the credit to debt ratio, since you have more credit available than your debt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think there will be about 50K total between online and Fun Show and holding back for on-site Mint sales. Yeah.
Good call.
Gold Aztec on the label, like if this screen's the label, right over here there's a gold PCGS shield. And that means that it's scannable. I can't remember the...
Oh, it's got the TrueView.
Yeah. You can scan it, and it'll take you directly to the PCGS website and give you the information about the coin and stuff. And, when you see gold label, they're like, ooh.
See, Gorilla here just acquired an 1883 New Orleans PCGS Rattler. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine's picking up 2 more boxes of $50 a little later. Hopefully they will have some silver. Did your other ones have silver? Sorry, Mr. Kevin, I cut you off. Go ahead and talk about
no worries. Oh, no, I was just going to say that Rattler, though, that's sexy.
Oh yeah.
Josh C, good morning to our
Good morning, sir.
to our favorite Tar Heel.
Yep, absolutely. And we're caught up. Only took us 15 minutes. 15 and a
Yes,
half
sir.
minutes. I did step away there for a second or two. I'm sorry.
It's all
Laura
good,
had
man.
Laura had some questions. Her and Zoe are at an appointment right now and had to clue me in on a little something. But
Understood.
we was looking for Compton. Where's Compton at? It's not in here yet.
Haven't seen him.
Yeah, we gotta see that. Something happening over on his channel, from what I hear.
Yeah. Scott S says Amazon is having their Prime Day today. Yep, they've had that. Yep. They have some good deals on bubble mailers. Absolutely. Take a bath in ungreeting salve and it works. I tell everyone to off Friday. It's all Kevin's fault.
Don't worry, there's no side effects, I swear.
Miss Pam says, Tiny, use your card, pay it off before the next cycle, or they might close your accounts, which would cause your credit to go down. Actually, the only way they can close your thing is if you get in really huge debt or you don't pay your yearly fee. But I have 2 cards that have no fee, and the interest rate is ridiculously low. So they begged me to take these cards. I mean, they ain't going to take them away from me.
They can close them.
But I understand what you're saying. What's that?
They can close them for lack of use, but that's usually over quite a bit of time.
Yeah. See, they both get the cash back. I get like 5% back for like restaurants, groceries, and something weird like personal care products or something like that on one of them, which I'd never heard of that before. But the other one is like gas, restaurants, and flights. So what we were going to do, we were going to like fill up the gas tank once a month and then pay it off.
Right.
Or, whenever there's something not to eat here at the house that Zoe can't eat or won't eat, and we don't have anything to fix her, that we will have to go to a restaurant to get her something to eat. We were going to use that card and then pay it off. But we just haven't started doing it yet.
Okay. You want to show them what I've been doing for 2 days?
One second here. Kevin, have you ever heard of an overdate on an 1883 Hawaiian quarter? First 8/3.
I've heard that there is a 1883/1383 Hawaiian quarter. Haven't seen one personally. I've read about them. Yeah, they are out there.
That's cool.
And it's actually pretty blatant that when it's on there.
And that's one of the new Hawaiian quarters, though.
Oh no, this is
It's an
1800s. This is 150 years ago.
Quarter then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go ahead and show them. Even though Compton's not here. You guys remember, Compton. Matter of fact, did a friend mail video release on him this morning. It was a friend mail that he sent us. Absolutely amazing gentleman. Everybody knows Compton. Huge participant in the coin families here on YouTube. Well, he was using a picture of him and his wife or him and his daughter for the longest time. Well, last Friday, matter of fact, Compton was talking in the chat when we were talking about Bassman doing logos and design work and stuff like that. Well, he threw out the idea of having the reverse of a CC Morgan silver dollar, Carson City logo or Carson City mint mark, and the CC would stand for Compton coins. Well, Bassman and myself got together and started working on a little. It's mostly Bassman. All I do, I don't want to take nothing away from Bassman. Bassman's the genius behind the clicks. The only thing I do is I'm there to give opinions, and then I'm there to help him, remind him of steps sometimes on, hey, don't forget to do that, or don't forget to do that. That's as far as it goes for me. But this is what Bassman come up with.
That's amazing.
We got some feedback coming from somewhere.
That's amazing. I think it's having the second view up.
Yeah, probably.
There it is. It's all finished up.
Yeah. And we're not going to give away the secrets on how it was put together. But just know it was time consuming.
Exactly.
There was a lot of, does this look right? How does that look? Does it need to go to the left? Does it need to go to the right? Does it go up? Does it go
Many
down?
hours.
What about this color? What do you think of that color? And it's we'll tell you this. All the colors that are on this coin came from this coin. So, I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. He's already using it on his Gmail. He's already using it on his Facebook. He's already using it here on YouTube. He just hasn't come in. Yes, lots and lots and lots of layers, Gen X Collectibles.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. Good to see you.
Lots of layers.
Lots of layers.
Okay, I can tell it's a reverse type 3.
Yep.
So that's anytime after 1879.
I want to say it's 1884.
That's what I was thinking. It's either 1884 or 1893. Because that was the two we were going.
But no,
back
it's
and forth.
a good version of it.
Yep.
Nice and clean.
It was the best version I could find that wasn't an O. The O's,
Yeah.
you could find beautiful coins. The CCs looked like somebody took a hammer to them.
Yeah, and the earlier ones, the CCs were so tiny on there you wouldn't be able to see
Oh,
it.
yeah. The CCs were so thin on some of them
Yep.
that by the time you got them, from this size to down to smaller, you couldn't even tell there was a C on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even this,
Have a great day, Josie.
if you reduce its size a lot, you'll notice the C's are darker.
Yep.
I made them a little darker on purpose just to keep them visible. But they were hard to see on some of them, and like I said, finding one that the ones that looked like they would have been the best to use were the ones that were really worn.
Yeah.
They were like very few feathers on the.
Oh, there was one that was toned. The eagle was.
Oh yeah, the Tony
You should have seen it. Oh, it was gorgeous, but it was beat all to crap. It was devastatingly horrible. Like there was one that Bassman was going to use. The first one that he was going to use had a place to the right of the left wing. It had a place to the left of the left wing. Yeah. This one he didn't have to do anything to. He just went in and started doing his magic.
Other than spots. I mean, just normal stuff that you have to do.
Yep.
But no, that's masterful, man.
Did a very good job, Bassman.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
He
amazing.
seemed to like it because, I mean, he started using it immediately. So,
Yep.
Yeah, I saw it on my Facebook feed this morning.
yeah. I gave
know,
him a
top
couple
job.
of options and sent it to him, and he picked one and ran with it.
Yep. Yo fans asking Kevin, are you going to do shirts sometime?
I'm thinking about it. I've been talking with Ms. Ida and seeing what I could get made up. So, I had a couple of polo shirts made for myself for the Tulsa show. So, I might see what I can make up and get some shirts going.
That'd be cool.
Although I need to ask Tiny about the plan that he has, how that works.
Bonfire.
Bonfire? Well,
Bonfire.
we'll talk after the show.
Alrighty. Yep. Oh, those of you that didn't know, me and Zoe do have a store up. It's in the description of all our videos. You can get this logo. You can get the original rainbow toned logo. You can get coffee mugs. You can get Zoe Strong shirts there. You can get me as a cartoon. In case you guys forgot about it, let's see here. It's this one. Tiny being his cartoonish self, I believe is what the title of one of them is.
There's your link.
Oh, thank you, sir. Lucky Duck. Good morning. Sorry about that, Kevin.
Oh, no worries. What service do I use for t-shirts? Honestly, I haven't used one before, so that's why I'm open to this bonfire idea to see if I can get something there, or if I should go back to Miss Ida over at the She Shop, because she's made all the shirts that I have for me personally, and they are top quality.
Yep.
So
She does amazing work. The only thing that the one reason I went with Bonfire, and at the time I totally forgot about Miss Ida, or I would have took my business to Miss Ida. The only reason I like Bonfire, there's no setup cost. There's no nothing. There's no upfront cost whatsoever. And they print to order. You don't have to buy 50 shirts at one time. You don't have to buy 100 shirts at one time. Like Yoke Fan ordered a shirt. They printed Yoke Fan's shirt, sent it to him. I didn't have to deal with anything.
Oh, nice.
Yep, it's absolutely amazing service.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
And all the money that all the proceeds that we get from it go straight to the Zoe Medical Fund. So,
Oh, zang.
Yep, Yo Fan. There it is. Yo Fan has almost all of Tiny's. I will order one someday, Kevin.
We'll see what we can get going then.
You've got it right, kid of mine. Best mod ever, right there in Bassman, is right on the job. I think he's always 2 steps ahead of Tiny. Yes, Yo Fan. Those shirts from Bonfire too. They have a classic tee, and then they have premium tees. So they have like the everyday wear around t-shirts. Then they've got the thicker t-shirts for the cooler months. They've got muscle shirts, sleeveless shirts, women's shirts, kids shirts, stuff for babies, coffee mugs, backpacks, hoodies, sweatshirts, crew neck sweatshirts. They've got everything. They've got all kinds of stuff. It's fairly easy to set up, but and you get to pick like 5 or 6 colors of each thing that they can make in, and bigger guy like myself can order shirts off of there because they have 5 and 6X shirts.
Oh, no, that's a bonus right there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Because I need the
Some-
3X. I use the 3X shirts because I like
Yep.
having the extra
Oh,
room.
yeah. Yep. Yep. Fan says they have fat guy friendlies. Yep. Yep. They say, whenever I tell people, where'd you get that shirt at? The Fat Man store. Better known as King Size or Casual Mail XL.
Yep.
Little Rock tent awning.
Yeah.
Coleman
Big and
Tent
tall.
Factory made my shirts.
Yeah.
There's a story about that Little Rock tent awning. Bassman's, was it your father used to tell that to your mother?
Yeah, he was always going to get her stuff from Little Rock tent and awning.
That's where he said her dresses were made at.
Oh, this just brings back memories of the Big Bang Theory.
But one year they, I worked for a company fixing postage equipment, and I was at a customer's office, and there was a hat, a yellowish colored hat sitting there. It said Little Rock tent and awning. And so I talked to them, and they gave it to me, and I took it home and wrapped it up for it was right before Christmas. And I wrapped it up for my mother for Christmas. Well, all before Christmas, all I kept telling her was, yeah, yours came from Little Rock tent and awning. You know, of course, she thought I was joking.
She opened that hat and it said Little Rock tent and awning on it. We got 27 fine folks in here. Everybody shout out in the chat. Say hello. Everybody say you're here. Put us number 1 or 17 or 27 or something in here, just so we know you're here. Even the lurkers. And if you don't like typing, text to speech or speech to text.
Yeah, we know you're there.
Lucky Duck saying woohoo. Kenoman's giving the face palm. Raidmaster saying hello. SBA fan says 1. Amy Harrell says hey hey. Dennis D. See, I think I've said this before. The most profound autobiography I ever read was by like a 5-year-old kid. They said, write a paper about yourself. And he put 2 words on it. I am. And then I looked at it and everyone was like, he didn't even do anything. I said, no, but think about it. I am. That tells everything in 2 words.
I was going to say, and that child's name was Rene Descartes.
Yeah, it's how profound is that? You know, it just, I am.
Yeah, that kid is a different level.
Yeah. Got Dennis D. John Shank saying 1:27:17 here. Donna S. There's Miss Donna S. Hello, Miss Donna.
There she is.
Silver Gator saying thumbs up. Do not forget to hit the thumbs up. There should be at least 27 of them because everybody's got one. And if you don't, how about the other one? And if you don't have that one, use these fingers.
Yep.
You're clicking
you
somehow.
You can go high class and you can use the pinky.
Yeah. You clicky to get in here somewhere. Yeah. Hooty hoo, says C. Griller Stacker. I like it. Gen X is giving the eyes. He's watching.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
He was a flop, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He thought he was going to do good because he's the son of
Gordy.
Yeah. And
Very
then he's
Gordy.
like, oh, I know how we'll do it even better. We'll get Michael Jackson to sing the
refrain, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get Michael Jackson to sing on it for you. The song did well, but Rockwell himself did
Nope.
nothing. Raidmaster said I used to be. Kenomine said I didn't. Paladino. On ours, I know it's a pink hand waving, but on StreamYard, it says hand pink waving.
Yeah.
That's what it says. Ken of mine says
Yeah,
it wasn't me.
Yeah, those custom emojis that YouTube has, they're not caught up on the StreamYard service. So
Yeah. But see, like Miss Amy Harrell's giving the thumbs up. We get the thumbs up in StreamYard.
mhm.
And
Well, as I said- well, it's a matter of what is it? The ASCII commission
yeah.
on the pictograms.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, they actually have different assignments for the different codes, and that one just must be one of the YouTube proprietary ones.
Yeah, all
Must
those
be.
all those people that have been using them here the last few minutes have all shown up and worked, except that pink hand.
Yep.
And now he types in hand pink waving. It's hyphenated before. That's how I know you're trying to fool us.
See, now there's Ken of mine with face turquoise covering eyes.
Yeah.
Yep. Good
Good
morning, Miss Paula Bloom. Good to
morning,
see you.
Miss Paula.
Good morning. I like it. Dennis D says, I have 76 searched quarter rolls to return for some fresh ones. Found my 76th W in one.
Oh, nice.
And 76 just happens to be one of the greatest years of all time. Just saying. Just saying. Well, 77 is pretty good.
It's definitely up there.
57 was an awesome year, too. So nobody up here on the panel's left out. But that's 1857.
1924.
1924. I've said it a million times. When Bassman was born, they had dirt. They just hadn't named it yet.
Yeah.
Miss Amy says there's a couple of emojis when I try to post it. It says not post. Or says cannot post. Huh. 67 was a great year. Wink. There you go.
See, now Ken of mine's just going with the ones that, okay, you got this.
Yep.
Yeah. These are the different ones.
Yep.
They won't show up.
It's either throwing a bird or thumbs up.
Yep. Hopefully the earlier and not the latter.
Yeah, really. Don't know. There were no birds harmed during this live stream.
On the one,
Just
Ken
want
and I
YouTube
just
to
said,
know.
you got this.
Yep. Any
Ms.
thoughts on whether or not coin collecting will the youngins will keep it going? Absolutely. There's younger and younger. A friend of mine here at the Ronald McDonald house, day before yesterday, his 9-year-old daughter lives with her mother. Okay, they divorced. And where his new baby has medical conditions, it's just a heart surgery and stuff. Come through it, amazing colors, and it's just absolutely doing awesome now. Anyway, he hasn't had a lot of time to spend with his 9-year-old. So the other night, his 9-year-old found out that the state she lives in, which is Kentucky, has its own quarter. And she thought that was the coolest thing. So her mom went to a local coin shop and bought her one of those books with the map on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So his little girl wanted no, it wasn't Kentucky. What was it? What state is she lived in? Anyway, it came out in 2009. And she was up to where she needed the Samoa and North Mariana Islands and Guam and Hawaii, and I was like, I got you, brother. I got you.
Those
And
are
the next day, I took him down a set of P&D of all of them.
Oh, nice.
From Zoey's personal collection. She said, "Yeah, we'll just, we'll make a new coin collector very happy very fast." And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "So these weren't the ones that I was gifted." She said, "These are the ones that we found in circulation that are in good shape." And she popped them out of her book, out of her map, and she popped them out and said, "We're gonna give them to Brandon's little girl."
Oh, nice.
So I think this coming weekend he's actually going to take them to her. So he's going to get to spend some time with her. So yeah, I think younger collectors, they're starting younger and younger all the time.
Oh yeah.
I went into, where's that place where you get Hobby Lobby? I went into Hobby Lobby the other day looking for flips. They didn't have any because everything in the coin collecting section was sparse. And that lets me know two things. Either they're not ordering, which is if you see all the boxes in the Hobby Lobby aisles, you know they're ordering. Or two, those products are just very popular. There were no red books, which they usually have a bunch of. There were no flips. There was only like capsules for peace dollars. I mean, not peace dollars, but American Silver Eagles. There was all the stamp stuff was still there. So, but all the coin related stuff, just about. If there was 20 items, 3 of them was still on the shelf. The rest of them were gone. So, I think it's going to be very, very big.
Hey, we got the pizza guy. Oh, is that a new logo, man?
Yes, it is. I seen that last night on somebody else's channel.
Oh, that's nice one, Pizza Man.
Yeah, like it's like hologram when you see it.
Oh yeah.
It says, "Hey, yo, Mr. Tiny Bass Man and that other guy. Sup coins making sense. Heading to Henry Ford. Yippee."
Okay, hopefully it's the Henry Ford and not Henry Ford Hospital. So,
especially since he said yippee.
Yeah, because I'd rather go to a museum than go to a hospital.
Yeah, yippee and then going to the hospital are not things you
Unless
see
he's
together.
saying yippee in a sarcastic way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I'm heading to Henry Ford. Yippee!
yay.
Yay. And there's much rejoicing. Yay. Oh, hospital, more tests.
Oh,
joy.
that sucks, man.
Oh, best of luck to you, sir.
Yeah, I hope everything comes out all right.
Yeah.
This is the kind of test you can't. Those are the kind of tests you can't study for, but you hope you pass them. Or no, you hope you fail them.
Exactly.
Yeah, in that case.
And you try and cheat, but I mean, it never works out.
Never works out.
Don't copy off your neighbor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And make sure if something does go wrong, they got the right name on the paper. You hear them horror stories all the time. You know, they went in to amputate Mr. Smith's left foot and they took his right foot.
Well, you see, that's why they write on you an indelible marker so that they just mark it off and X marks the spot.
It's funny that they had to start doing that for that reason, you know?
Yeah.
It's like my buddy, Brandon, which is an amazing coincidence. He only has his right leg. He's amputee from the right below the knee down on his left leg. He was on scaffolding, and the scaffolding give way, and he landed on concrete on his feet.
Oh.
And it shattered his ankle and the 2 bones in the lower part of his, or the bone in the lower part of his leg. And they tried and tried and tried to save it over like 2 years and never could get it right.
Mm.
And we're talking like 6 surgeries. See, look at that thing flipping back and forth. Like 6 surgeries. So finally they decided, we're just going to take it off. And he was good, The day before the surgery, they come in and bathed him and got him all going. And the morning of the surgery, they walked in there with one of them body markers and wrote this one.
Yep.
And on the other one wrote not this one.
Yep.
In big purplish blue body marker. And I was like, you're kidding me. I almost said it.
They came into mine when I had knee surgery, and he got a pen out, and it was my right knee, I think. And he wrote right on it.
Yeah.
And then he wrote wrong on the other one. He said that way people wouldn't think he was just labeling knees. He said, this is the right one and this is the left one.
Hey, good morning,
right,
teacher.
Wrong.
Speaking of right one and left one and labeling them. Yes, good morning, teacher 1388. Good to see you. Speaking of labeling stuff, Zach, when he was little, when we first started him, teaching him how to, bundle socks and put away his laundry and stuff like that, when we put it on his bed, so we didn't, responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I was like, you took the tags off of them. Which one's the left foot and which one's the right foot?
Yeah.
You say they don't have tags on them, do they? And I was like, well, not now because you took them off. Yeah, it's like, how are you supposed to know which one's the left sock and which one's the right sock?
You have a left leg and a right leg, and a left shoe and
left
right
foot and right foot, left shoe and right shoe.
Not on top.
Yeah. Makes no sense. Hey, there he is, Compton.
There's Compton.
We done showed your logo out to the world and everything.
Yeah. You missed the big debut here.
Yep, we had it on the big screen.
Yeah, great new logo.
Yeah. See what an idea will get you? The only needles I like, Pizza Guy, as you can tell, are the ones that's got ink slinging out of them. All other needles can go away. They actually asked my wife one time when I was in the hospital, when my kidneys failed, is he afraid of needles? I just started laughing, and the doctor looked at me like, why are you laughing? And she goes, he's covered in tattoos. And he done 95% of them himself. So I don't think needles are the problem here.
Yeah.
Silver Gator said my dad's doctor knew when he was worried about surgery on the right side. He was going under from anesthesia, and the doctor said it was on the left side. Right, Jim?
That's what you want to hear.
Right before you'd wake up. No!
Left, right? No.
Right there.
Correct. That's why whenever... When Laura's like, do we take a left here? I don't say right. I say correct.
Yeah, don't say correct. Absolutely. Right.
Right.
Right?
Correct.
Left. No. Left. Right.
I meant right. Right. Correct. No, left. Yes. Okay.
Which way?
Miss Paula Wiles Palladino has something for you. It says the March release T2 had production of likely no more than 120,000. The T2 T1 uses the late dye stage obverse that was formerly paired to the T2, so fractional may be 10K produced. kin of mine says still can't watch. She gets a shot.
Mm.
Oh, I do. I watch them take blood. I watch them give me shots. Like, you shouldn't watch. It'll hurt less. No, that's a trick you try to tell a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt the same no matter what.
Yeah.
We were getting
Because your
a
eyes
flu
don't
shot.
add pain.
We were getting a flu shot when I was probably around 12. And this old lady doctor used to come to our house. I mean, this is how long ago we're talking. She came to my aunt's house and to visit her and gave us our flu shot. Well, she told my brother to put his hand flat on the table and then turn around so his hand was kind of behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and said, you can't see it. And really what it did is made the muscle she had to give the shot in stand up. But she said, now you just turn around right there. That woman stuck him, gave him the shot, pulled it out, and put a cotton ball on it. And my brother started screaming, I feel it. It's in me. I feel it. And we're all in the floor laughing. Can't tell him this. She's already finished.
We were all standing at the volunteer fire department. I was a volunteer fireman on. And the nurses come in to give everybody their flu shots at the beginning of flu season. And, they just incorporated it into one of our weekly meetings. And we had done some drills, and we'd just come up the steps. And as soon as you get to the top of the step, there was the woman. As soon as because it was in a hallway going up steps. Of course, steps are duh. Anyway, when you go up to the top of the steps, you turn and you go into the meeting room. Well, as soon as you go into the meeting room, you write your name down. They take your information, and they give you the shot. The guy behind me, like myself, a little overweight. Well, he's a big boy. We'll just put it that way. He's a big boy. He had just done drills, hose drills. Come up 2 flights of stairs, turned the corner, took his information, gave him the shot, and he passed out. He passed out because he couldn't breathe from coming up the steps and doing those drills, but she thought for sure he'd passed out because he got the shot. On his way down, he was just like, oh, crap. But that's not their word. And he fell over. And she thought, oh, no, are you afraid of needles? And he's coming to, and he's like, no, I just did hose drills for 45 minutes and then run up the stairs.
Yeah, you get a shot with one of those air guns in the military.
Oh, yeah.
You'll like needles again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sucker's hurt.
Mm.
And if you move while they're pulling the trigger, just as they pull the trigger, if you move, lean forward or something, it will actually cut you.
Mm.
Because it shoots it through the skin and it'll cut you. We had so many people, they walk up and they had a guy on each side with one of those guns, and they'd go 1, 2, 3, pull the triggers. And we had one guy, they went 1, 2, and he hit the floor. He was ready for that 3, but he didn't get there.
He knew when to go.
Well, Spaldina says, certainly not rare and less likely rare in MS state. The one I found was likely MS62. Miss Pam Rogers, we cannot do mint drops anymore. The only thing we would be able to do is sit around and talk and wait for the red button to go away. Because they don't give us the information to watch the product limit or the product amounts going down in a live fashion like we could last year. Since they've redone the system, they only update the stock levels once every 24 hours, sometimes 32 hours. It doesn't update live anymore. Sea Griller Stacker's wife is afraid of needles. Deathly afraid of needles. Almost passes out right at the sight of them.
Oy.
Yeah, Compton's at work. He's picking up a tank. He works for a propane company.
Oh,
And
thought
he
he
says
worked
he's
for
got
the
to start
Army.
paying off that 2023 Morgan and Peace dollars.
Now tomorrow, it's only a day away.
Don't like the shot in the eye, says Dennis D. I've had one of
My
those.
wife has to have those. Mm-mm.
They had to take a piece of metal out of my eye, sliver of metal out of my eye, and they give me a shot in the eye. That wasn't too fun at all. They said you can blink if you want. I'm like, how in the hell am I going to blink? You putting a needle in my damn eye?
Really?
He said, well, your eyelid will just go to the needle and it won't. I was like, then I'll be in the needle with my eyelid. I said, no, I'm going to try to keep my eye open as much as I can. Say, okay. I was like, give me a shot through the damn eyelid or something. I ain't doing that. You have a good day, pizza guy.
Yep. Good luck to you, man.
Naven 23's got a question for you, Bass Man. When you were 12, did they have electricity?
Yeah.
It wasn't run to all the houses yet.
Tesla had just come out with it. Free to everybody.
You know, Tesla is good like that.
Making a note on comment from Silver Gator, there's no auction preview because there's no auction.
Yeah, no auction tonight. I ran out of time to get auction items listed.
Mr. Kevin has one of those 9 to 5s that was going a little longer than 9 to 5. So
he's got like a 9 to 9 to 9 to 9.
Yeah. And so he couldn't get everything ready in time. So we had to postpone it till next week.
He's one of them important people in the working world. He's got,
I got responsibilities.
Yeah. Watch your mouth.
Yeah,
That's
I know. That's dangerous. That's dangerous talk.
That's dirty talk. Talk like that in here. This is a family channel.
No, man. I'm sorry about that. I really am.
It's okay. Teacher 1388 says, I keep telling doctors I'm allergic to needles. The nurse came back with, don't worry, I have a shot for that.
Yeah.
I have a shot for that. John Shank says, Compton, I was just charged for my piece. Mr. Shank, Compton is buying them on the secondary market. He's saving up a little bit at a time to get them.
Yep, I'm saying I got charged for my Morgans, not the piece. So yeah, I hear you.
Oh, we got to back up on this. Sea Griller Stacker, back in the day, you had to have a blood test to get married. I remember that. Mm-hmm. I almost passed out. Everyone was laughing at me. To this day, I still hate needles. And he follows that up down here with, to this day, my wife still makes fun of me. That's not nice.
It's not nice.
It's not nice.
Went to get a shot just for her.
Yeah. It's her fault.
Yeah.
Whenever she says, yeah, you remember when you almost passed out? Say, yeah, it's your fault.
Mm-hmm. All right, 2-minute warning?
What?
Yep.
What you talking about?
That means it's like 2 minutes till 12.
What is your guess on what time the red button turns to remind me tomorrow? About 10 after. That's my guess. I'm giving it about 10 minutes.
Well, it's going to vary based off of how many people are going for it. So you can order up to 25.
Yep. Let's see. Removing a stent from your kidney stones being broken up is an experience. Oh, I bet. Who knows the kidney and bladder were so far apart and there's only one way that stent comes out.
Ooh.
No, thank you. I've seen videos of them busting up kidney stones and stuff like that. You know, they go in there with that little electric charge and pop them, a little bang.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter was going to have a biopsy of the liver. And they said, we go in through the carotid artery. And I thought, wait a minute. Kind of a long way around the barn.
It's like, okay, you go in one way, it's okay. Hope you have a long tube.
I don't know, but they didn't do it yet, so she hasn't had to have it. So the doctors have postponed it, made her mad, but they think it. One doctor thinks it's cancer, and one thinks it's not, and so.
That sucks. Silver Gator says, Scott, when I was getting married, my doctor diagnosed me with the worst case of cold feet he had ever seen.
Oh, chilly.
I'm thinking what John means is I ordered 5 and trying to get 6, and they said my household order limit was maxed out. I think you're going about that the wrong way, Mr. Shank.
Yeah, man.
Really?
All right. Well, yeah, we're past noon now.
Yep. Compton says he loves it, brother. Thank you again, best man.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad I could do it for you.
Yep.
You gave me a good description of it.
Yep. Alrighty, folks. Like Mr. Kevin said, we are past time.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, hey, love talking the medical jargon with you guys. Some very interesting trips through the arterial canals.
Yeah.
Other than that, hope you all have yourselves a good day. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for coming on out.
Wait before you go.
Okay.
Tonight, we're still going to have something at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it will be right here on my channel, Tiny Numismatics channel. We are going to do the dueling microscopes between me and Bassman, and Mr. Kevin may stop in and give us commentary while we're doing it. I believe tonight we're going to go after Lincoln Sense.
All right.
So we'll have dual view, my view, and Bassman's view up on the screen of my scope and his scope. And we will be dueling microscopes, looking for errors and varieties and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
Just want to let everybody know I will be putting up the thumbnail and the stuff right after this stream. I just want to let them know that before you jumped on.
All right. Oh, no worries. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming on out here today. I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spy for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all later tonight.
Dennis D. Thank you, Tiny Kevin Bassman. Everybody, see you at 6.
See you at 6. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you won't either. No,
there'll be
you will
no
not.
visitors.
There'll be none of that. No visitors. None of that.
Okay. Well, we will be back at 6 o'clock tonight. Searching something because we have to do it or Tiny and I lose track of what day of the week it is.
Yeah.
And so if y'all want to come watch, we'd appreciate it.
There'll be some good times to be had.
Yes. Everybody just chats away and looks at coins. So come on now, 6 o'clock tonight. And as he said, Tiny will post the thumbnail for it. And as usual, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
6 p.m. right here on Tiny Numismatics channel. We will have the dueling microscopes once again. Me and Bassman, Mr. Kevin, will be partaking in this one. Hopefully, he can find the time to. He's a busy man. He's a really busy guy. I'm just lucky enough that he spends his lunch hour here with all of us. But it's me and Bassman. We wouldn't know what to do with ourselves if he wasn't here. He's like the adult in the room most of the time anyway. So. You guys have a good day. Hopefully we'll see you at 6 o'clock. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.